Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, we're going to delve a little deeper into one of Neville Goddard's very important teachings, and that is how to pray. How to pray to manifest your desires. Obviously, prayer is not meant here in the sense of traditional religion. It's meant more in the spiritual sense of praying as in manifesting what you want. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So how to pray according to Neville Goddard. Again, I want to draw a very important distinction here because a lot of you, especially those of you who are coming from more traditional religious backgrounds, probably associate the act of prayer with praying to an external God. Praying to a force or a power or a person that is outside of you, hoping and in a way begging them to give you whatever it is you desire, to grant you your wishes, to help you, and so on. Neville Goddard conceived of the concept of prayer in a slightly different way. He perceived the act of prayer as going into your imagination and creating whatever it is that you are desiring, whatever it is that you're manifesting, granting it to yourself, and assuming that this prayer, this act of imaginal creation, is going to be granted to you in your 3D reality. And this is a very important distinction because what Neville said was that when you pray, you do not want to be praying in a wishful thinking kind of way. You do not want to be asking for whatever it is that you want in a begging kind of way, in a way that implies that you don't know if you can have it, maybe you can, maybe you can't, but in any event that the asking which you are doing implies an uncertainty on whether you can have your desire or whether you cannot have your desire. And so Neville actually warned against that type of prayer. Instead, he was encouraging us and encouraging his students at the time to ask for whatever they want in prayer. Remember, that means creating it in your own imagination, in the spirit of certainty, in the spirit of confidence, in the spirit of faith and belief that you are going to have it, that it's going to be granted to you. It's very similar to that Matthew quote in the Bible that says that whatever you ask for in prayer, if you believe in it, you shall receive it. Similarly, Neville encourages us to go into prayer, go into asking, go into creative mode in our own imagination with the conviction and the gratitude that we shall receive whatever it is that we are creating in that imaginal act. It is not a wishful thinking kind of way. It's not a way of maybe I'll have it, maybe I won't, I don't know if I can have it. It's not begging someone outside of you to grant you your desire, but it's instead going within, granting your desire to yourself, accepting it as yours, and accepting that you shall receive it. And with that, feeling the gratitude that comes with having received your desire. Feeling the alignment with your desire and the feelings that would be yours if that desire was now in your 3D, you were experiencing it, you were living it with your senses, you were enjoying it, and so on. So this is another way of Neville to teach the whole concept of living in the end, living in the wishful field, and so on, when he says that when you're doing your imaginal acts, when you're praying or when you're asking in prayer, remember that you need to be asking in the spirit of conviction, in the spirit of faith that you shall receive it, in the spirit of positive anticipation that your manifestation is going to come to pass. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And as such, you feel the gratitude that comes from that. You feel the gratitude and you give thanks for having already received your desire and your manifestation. It is not about begging to have a desire. It is not about thinking in a wishful thinking kind of way. It is instead a thinking in gratitude kind of way, being already grateful for having received it, for being about to receive it, believing and knowing that you are going to receive it, and preparing yourself internally for receiving it in the 3D and for having that experience in your 3D reality. This is the difference, you guys, between praying to an external force, which perhaps you might be perceiving as having the power to grant you your desires or withhold your desires from you, or as having the power to determine whether that is good for you, not good for you, and as such decide to grant it to you or not, to what Neville Goddard says and what he teaches when it comes to prayer and when it comes to asking for a desire in prayer. And his way is the way of gratitude, the way of assuming that you have already received it or that you are about to receive it, preparing yourself to receive it, knowing that you are going to receive it, and granting it to yourself, allowing yourself to receive it, and allowing yourself to align with the state of already having it, the state of it already being yours. So this is, per Neville Goddard, how you pray. This is how you create your imaginal acts. This is how you create your inner states to align with having already received your desire. This is how you go about your life in your daily 3D reality. And so do that, follow that when it comes to any desire you might have, and see the difference for yourself. See it manifest in the flesh for yourself. See how you're able to create your desires and grant them to yourself. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.